Cortland Hartwick.
Wait a minute, that's a guilty RP.
Okay, we're gonna have a hearing on that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see what we can get done without the hearing, and then we're gonna go to these hearings. Okay, thank you, nicely.
No problem.
And the state's ready on that?
All right, Judge.
Okay.
If I can get.
Scott, 12 allegations of wrongdoing here, right? I don't think I've seen this many in a long,
It's a long time. I think when that new case comes, we're gonna try to work some best.
All right. Houdini. We'll see you later. All right, we call Cortland Hardwick. That's you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you were here with Mr. Adams, your attorney,
Yes.
and the state's attorney. There is a motion to revoke probation that has been filed as of March 24th of this year. And it alleges that you have failed on your probation in 6 different ways: by committing burglary of a habitation, by indecent exposure, failing to report to the probation office, failing to provide verification of community service hours, failing to provide verification of entering and successfully completing the Batterers Intervention and Prevention Program. We call that BIP, BIPP. And failing to pay court-assessed fees as directed. All of these were conditions of probation, but the court had ordered you to follow based upon your conviction here, upon your plea of guilty to the 3rd-degree felony of injury to an elderly person. The 3rd-degree felony that you were indicted for. Do you understand where we're standing here? We're going to have a hearing on these violations that are alleged. All right, y'all have a seat, and let's put on the evidence that needs to be presented. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Brent, for moving. Appreciate you. All right. Once again, in 22-40987, the state of Texas versus Cortland Julian Hardwick. You're Mr. Hardwick.
Yes.
Here with Mr. Adams, your attorney, and the state's attorney. Mr. Hardwick, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that any statements that you might make during this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, lower your hand. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this motion to revoke probation? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, sir.
In summary, this motion to revoke probation, again filed on March 24th of this year. In summary, it states that on July 25th, 2023, in this criminal district court of Jefferson County, Texas, you were sentenced to 10 years in prison. That was suspended, and you were placed on regular probation for 10 years for the 3rd-degree felony of injury to an elderly person. Is all of that true and correct? Correct? Yeah, speak out so she can hear. Okay. Allegation 1 states you committed the offense of burglary of a habitation on or about February 15th, 2026 in Jefferson County, Texas, in violation of condition 1 of your probation order. And your probation order number 1 states commit no offense against the laws of this state or any other state or of the United States. Is allegation 1 true or untrue?
Untrue.
Untrue will be put into the record on your behalf. 2. Allegation 2 states you committed the offense of indecent exposure on or about February 15th, 2026 in Jefferson County, Texas, in violation of condition 1 of your probation order. Is that true or untrue?
Untrue.
Untrue will be placed in the record on your behalf. 3, you failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office for the month of January 2026 in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Condition 4 states report as directed by your probation officer and obey all rules and regulations of the Jefferson County Probation Office. Is that true or untrue?
Not true.
4, you failed to provide verification of performing community service hours as directed in violation of condition 18 of your probation order. Your probation order number 18 states that you shall perform 600 hours of community service. And anyway, you have required community service obligations as part of your probation order. And is this allegation true or untrue?
Untrue.
5, you failed to provide verification of entering and successfully completing the battering intervention and prevention program. We call that BIP, B-I-P-P, in violation of condition 27 of your probation order, which states complete BIP and pay all associated costs. Is that true or untrue?
Untrue.
And finally, this says in number 6, you failed to pay court assessed fees as directed, and you are, as of February 17th, 2026, in arrears $2,735 in cost, fees, and other assessments as part of your probation. And that is in violation of condition 35 of your probation order, which states pay the amounts required in this probation as set out in this order. Is that true or untrue?
Untrue.
That's okay. Untrue is written in, is written into the record and placed into the record on each of these allegations. State may call your first witness.
Ronnie Williams.
At this time, we're gonna vote the rules.
There are no other witnesses besides the probation officer, Jeff.
Okay.
Raise your right hand, sir. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony that you are about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Please have a seat. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that works.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Ready to state your name for the record, sir?
Ronald Williams.
All right, so I'm gonna just adjust that microphone a little bit and ask you to answer direction, delivering less for the for a second. If that's right. There's a way to follow it. All right. All right, if you're gonna hold it, don't hold it. Promise to God.
I'm gonna try
All
that.
right,
Hold on for just a second. I'm gonna.
if you wanna mess with it, go ahead.
Let's pull back.
I had that earlier.
I know, everybody moves it around with.
Yeah. You gotta. There.
All right, so
Stand on.
I apologize.
Getting the real-time court reporting displayed here so I can read along.
I'm fixing to have a blast in
Okay, and again, you were Ronald Williams?
Yes.
Right. I think when I called you, I called out the name Ronnie Williams. Do you go by Ronnie?
I go by Ron.
And your official name is Ronald Williams?
Yes.
Is it spelled R-O-N-A-L-D?
Yes.
Williams is the common spelling? Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right, you're doing good. Where do you live, sir? Do you live here in the city of Beaumont? I don't want to get into the specific street address, but is that on Chamberlain Drive?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do you remember an incident that occurred on February 15th of 2026?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. And did this incident occur at your house?
Yes, sir.
You are the owner.
My mother was the owner.
Okay.
She's passed.
But you are the one that currently lives there? And is there a lady that lives there in that house as well?
Yes, sir.
And what's her name?
Teresa Hayes.
All right. So what happened on February 15th, 2026?
I go to get us something to eat, me and my girlfriend. And when I come back, I'm back in the driveway. And he's coming down from across the street down the driveway.
Oh, hold on. Who's he? So I wasn't there. So.
Slim's all I know him by. I don't know him. I don't.
Do you see him in the courtroom?
Yes, sir. I do.
And what is Slim wearing?
Orange jumpsuit.
Is he the gentleman at the end of this table with the dreads?
Yes,
Your Honor, may the record reflect he's identified the defendant.
Yes, it will.
All right, so you see Slim as you know him, and what's Slim doing?
he's walking up his driveway toward Chamberlain, which is right across the street from my house.
Are y'all neighbors?
Yes, but I don't think he actually lived there. He was, I think, visiting the people that did live there.
You've seen him out and around,
Seen him and I had said hello to him. That's it. I don't know him, you know.
right?
So,
So you see him coming, and what's he do?
so I'm sitting there listening to a song on radio. I'm going to finish listening to it. So
That's you in your car, sir?
yes, sir,
Okay.
I'm in my car. And so he turns like he's gonna go down to college, but then he stops and he comes right through my yard. What did he do? So I open the door, I get food, go towards my front door. By the time I got there, he's at my front door. And I asked, what are you doing, man? So I open the door and he just goes right on up in my house. He goes over and lays on my couch.
So let me stop you there, and I know you've got more to say, but did you invite him to come into your house?
I mean, everybody come in.
So all this was his choice. He just walked through your yard, came through your door,
Yes.
lays down on your couch.
The objection is that's gonna be a misstatement of testimony. I thought I heard his testimony was he opened the door. So when he
I
opened,
did open the
Hold on, everybody. When there's objection, I got a rule on it, then you're gonna have a fair opportunity to be heard. What's your objection?
Judge, the legal objection is that's a misstatement of the testimony because the client said he opened the door. So it's not like my guy's forcing himself in there. He opened the door.
The court will note what the record shows, and you will have a fair opportunity to present evidence, Mr. Adams, when
Thank you, Your Honor.
when it's your turn, and to cross-examine. And the court will determine what the facts are. Go ahead.
So to be clear, Mr. Williams, you're not saying he forced his way into your house.
And he tried to burglarize or do any of that kind of stuff. He just come in, he'd lay down on my couch. I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
Right.
You know?
And again, he wasn't invited.
No.
And so once he does this behavior, do you find it out of the ordinary that this guy just walks in and lays down on your couch?
Yeah, of course.
So what do you do when that happens?
I told him to get his ass up and get out of my house.
Did he do it?
Not at first. He just laid there. And then I kind of got a little bit lighter, told him, get your ass up and get out of my house, dude. I
Right.
don't even know.
Right. So at this stage, you're getting upset about some guy you don't really know laid up in your house.
Yeah.
Does Miss Hayes come into the room?
Yeah, she's standing in the hallway right there going into the living
And so what happens? What's
room.
next?
She told him a couple times herself and then he stood up and leave.
Let's stay away from what she said. What's the next thing that takes place?
Well, he finally gets up and he comes to the door, which I had done opened it, had the door open.
Trying to shepherd him out, right?
Yeah. So he turns around and pulls his shorts down and shakes his crap at my girlfriend.
Now
When
let's,
he done that,
Well,
I
hold on,
really
hold on.
got,
I'm going to need you to be specific. He pulls down his shorts and he shakes what? Let's use the
his penis.
thank you.
Now, we're adults here, so we it's not gonna embarrass us too much,
Right.
but we need to know exactly what you're a witness to. Thank you.
Remember, Mr. Williams, it's all about holding somebody accountable for the conduct. He shook
Well,
his,
evidently his mind wasn't right or something.
all right,
But,
don't go guessing. This man pulls his shorts down and
yeah,
waves his penis at you and Miss Hayes.
yeah.
Were you offended by that conduct?
Well, of course I was.
So you're already upset about him laid up in your house doing this. Now he does that. What do you do?
The shit out of him. My language was, yeah, I hit him and knocked him out the glass, screen door.
Knocked him out of your house?
I came out of my house and he landed out there in the yard. So I run out there and he hit him. And then my girlfriend was telling me to stop. And so I did, but then he jumps up and runs on across the street. And I told him, well, he was dead out of here.
You ever apologize for that conduct?
It was like 3 nights later, there was a knock on the door. I'm thinking one of the TVs. It's him. I'm like, what the hell? I said, man, get your ass out of here, dude. And he did. That was about it.
Any doubt in your mind that whenever he was in your residence, that you gave him notice that you wanted him out, that he was an unwelcome visitor?
Could you repeat that?
Is there any doubt in your mind that when all this is taking place, you let him know you wanted him out of your house?
Well, yeah, they know.
And he didn't do it initially. You basically had to force him out.